We are Ben and Shell, along with our salty dog Blue, and we are sailing our 31-foot sailboat called Marabou along the remote coast of Australia.
In the stillness somewhere above, the city lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true, that you are lost and this is a clue. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go.
After weathering a few storms past Hinchinbrook and Orpheus Island last episode, we sailed into the welcome arms of Magnetic Island, affectionately known as Maggie. Hey Blue, there's a fish. Blue, what are you looking for? There it is, that fish. Where's it gone? Do it. Where's he going? Hello? Come here. Got better?
Oh. It's taking me down a few degrees.
Yeah, Florence Bay, Magnetic Island. Only two of us here. Two boats, I mean. Very pretty. The eve of the holiday season was kind to us, offering a peaceful and solitary anchorage in the lagoon, followed by an easy sail over to Picnic Bay, ready to explore and feast for Christmas Day. However, Picnic Bay had other ideas, as to be expected mid-wet season in the tropics. So we're in Picnic Bay at Magnetic Island and we just went through a storm that put everyone lee shore. A few big boats dragged and two people were on their boats. They were fine. They put to sea and sort of bounced around us. Unfortunately, one boat has dragged straight up onto the rocks, and now it's listing low tide and it's about to go up to high tide, so that really, really sucks for them. And it's Christmas Day. Our outboards died, so we can't even zoom over there and try and do anything, so we'll just sort of stand by to help, and then we'll get some Christmas lunch happening and stand by for another storm, I guess. Not much happening, is there? Now, and we'll get our new outboard hopefully Boxing Day from Townsville. We sailed over to Townsville to take advantage of the Boxing Day sales and scoop up a new outboard, courtesy of our friends Steve and Abigail from SV Magic, who honestly so kindly rushed out to pick up our selected outboard and meet us at the dock to collect. Just waiting to get our new outboard. Our mate's coming down to drop it off, come for a cruise. Just at Breakwater Marina. About to head off.
Those new motor feels.
New motor
what does it feel like?
Brought to you by the legends in Townsville.
Yes. Boxing Day specials.
Thanks for bringing that, guys.
Thanks, Santa.
Bust out another 1,000. Literally. It's very expensive.
It's better than the last one.
That shit's too fancy for this boat.
Very exciting.
So, how does the new motor feel? Well, that first ride in the tender. Is he coming back, or is he leaving us?
Like a blue.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, we're land. Land, poop, snow, land, water.
As a thank you, we put on a feast and made up for lost time due to storms by partying on through the nights and the days back at Maggie with our mates. Good morning, folks. We are leaving Townsville/Magnetic Island, sadly. It's now the 29th of December, so we're heading off on an overnight passage to Bowen/Cape Gloucestershire. And we're going to spend New Year's there. Hopefully the winds are okay. We're just motoring to charge the batteries, as we haven't done much in the last few days with the boat. Ben is using some Flexi Seal spray to fix the dinghy because it needs to dry. That's Maggie out there, and coming up to Cape Cleveland behind us. It's 10 a.m. We'll probably get there at about 3 p.m. tomorrow, as we're not going to race if we don't have to with people on and off watch. Probably take us about 24 to 30 hours to get there. We're sailing now at 4 knots, averaging 4 knots, and we'll get there. It's 11:15 in the morning right now, and we'll probably get there about this time tomorrow. Just take it easy. Got both the sails out and make some lunch soon, and we might have a friend joining us on the journey. There's another sailboat about 1.5 miles to our port side. We don't usually have boats that end up cruising overnight with us. Usually a lonely passage. Keep you posted, but winds are meant to be very, very light. So hopefully we can keep going at this downwind and start heading south. Right, so we've lost quite a bit of wind, which was definitely predicted today. And we're doing 3.2 knots. I've got Cape Cleveland outside of Townsville behind us there. Got both sails up. Ben's starting some veggies to have steak and veg for lunch. I'm going to cook up some steak. And then we might get the Code Sea out because it is a absolute cracker of a day for fizz boats. Not so much for sailboats, but that's all right. We are not in a hurry, so all good. Blue's not really in a hurry. Look how smoky the galley is. Alright, boat's not on fire. It's just a beast of a steak. Woo! Steak. Ew. Not your lunch, sir. So good. How's this?
Very good.
Steak lunch while we're sailing.
You want to wind in the no. Settle.
Just got to Gloucester Resort, not the Cape, the resort, on a mooring. There's only one other yacht here and one fishing boat. Pretty tired, but we're gonna go have some food, a swim and a beer. Blue's keen for a walk. Just a wall of blue bottles come in from Bowen.
I've only noticed them too inside this yellow spat.
Yeah, the sandy stuff. coming in with the northerlies. Cape Gloucester. Officially in the Whitsundays and it's the new year. Motoring because there's no wind yet. We're going to go explore some southern islands. Through Gloucestershire Passage, heading into the Whitsundays, just past Dingo Beach, go past Double Bay and head to South Molle Island for a little stopover, or maybe Long Island, we don't know yet. Either way, we're going to the land of the long lost abandoned resorts, and after that we're going to go down to the Lindeman Islands and maybe a bit further south, hide out from some southerlies for a few days, go island hopping. Well, change of plan, we're going to Airlie Beach because we need some food because our fridge has been not playing ball and we've lost a bit of fresh produce, so we'll try and get some more dry stuff and fruit we can hang. Just a quick stop to Airlie this time, and then we're going to go from Airlie Beach to South Molle Island because Airlie's nay ever fun to stay in overnight.
You don't see me clean off.
So we just did our first provisions here at Airlie Beach and it was very hard to rush past everything because we've only had an hour before the tide starts to change and we need to get to South Molle Island. So it was very hard to rush past all the food, all the yummy smelling food in Airlie Beach. And rushed out, got in the dinghy, got back, loaded things up. Ben's just getting some water from the dinghy dock and I forgot fresh tomatoes. It was like the one thing I came to Airlie Beach for. But it's alright, you just got to make do. And we're going to start catching some fish as we've lost a bit of meat from the fridge, as I said. So, which the fridge is running good now, but yeah, we didn't want to risk eating meat that had defrosted down to room temperature. So, we're going to head off to South Molle Island now. Almost. It is almost ebb tide, so hopefully we can get around without too much current pushing back on us. As in Whitsundays, there's quite a bit of current, so I believe it's flood tide runs south and ebb tide runs north, so we're sort of heading southeast for an hour or two and it would be good to have that current with us, but hopefully it'll be alright because we'll be just heading over to an island. Airlie Beach, and Ben's just over there getting water. How awesome is this? Here we are on the young cruiser Grotty Yachty budget, traversing the waters of the Whitsundays again. The same waters that people pay thousands and sometimes come from all over the globe to visit. The only drawback? The March flies. South Molle Island, western side. You're not allowed here, Blue. Sorry. Got some friends. Well, you got me chippies, mate.
You know what, mate? Sometimes I think there's more to life than just chasing chippies. Like, what's the meaning of all this? What's it all about? Why am I here?
Oi, Steve-O, Chippies!
Coming, mate.
Alright, dinner's ready. Political podcast off. Whitsundays, South Molle, Whitsunday Island, Dent, Hamilton, Long Island, Shute Harbour, back to the Airlie. Now we're heading south. We're now south of the Whitsundays in the Lindeman Island group, which is just absolutely stunning on an easterly or northerly day. And hopefully we can go find some reef and an isolated, less populated bay. But yeah, it's a really beautiful day here. What's the plan?
Moving away from these dogs.
Sun's going down here in the Lindeman Island group. Just had some dolphins feeding behind us. It's been a beautiful day. Ben is cooking a delicious dinner tonight because he's on dinner. Lamb barbecue, and we'll probably do some squid fishing or fishing tonight. But apart from that, that is it for us. We're gonna have a drink and go to bed. Join us next episode, where we leave the comfort of the Whitsundays and head south and out towards the open Pacific Ocean. See you then.